The idea of protecting the environment is it's a universal truth. I feel like it's something that everyone can believe in and support. We all benefit from a healthy environment. Our job is to ensure the public's needs are being protected. Our mission to protect human health, which is inevitably tied to a healthy environment, it just ties together with making sure our water and our air and our land is clean and useful.
To me, the work that DEQ does is important because it's both geared towards protecting the environment, but also allowing for economic opportunity. This year, I'm most proud of all of the work that staff were able to do given the circumstances of the pandemic. So with all of the population growth that Idaho has been seeing, workload has increased along the way as well. And so not only were staff having to deal with unique circumstances that are presented by the pandemic, but they're having to do it when their actual workloads are increasing at the same time. So I feel the work that DEQ does is very important to helping the state move forward overall.
The Cache Valley Airshed is located in the southeast corner of Idaho. The area experiences air stagnation events in the wintertime. And the combination of both the topography and the meteorological conditions allow for the development of this very stable layer that's much deeper than normal nocturnal inversions. We at DEQ applied for an EPA targeted airshed grant. And so the area was awarded $2.5 million. And we've done things such as by bus replacements, having that influx of those dollars to be able to put towards some really amazing projects. So it's gone a long way.
The Silver Valley is relatively narrow. We were looking at a wood stove changeout program to take older non-compliant stoves and change them out with new EPA certified stoves. We had a program to remove slash up in the area. It's very much a working forest, and so how do we reduce the amount of slash burning due to timber operations and things like that? Everybody wants clean air, everybody wants clean water, and everybody wants a clean place to live.
Superfund sites are environmental cleanups that are established under CERCLA, which is the Comprehensive Environmental Response Liability Compensation Act. Part of an upgrade that we did to the central treatment plant that began in 2017. And it was a $50 million upgrade to optimize the plant, and it involved the Environmental Protection Agency, the Corps of Engineers, DEQ, and Wood Environmental and Infrastructure. We also put in a groundwater collection system to treat contaminated groundwater that was entering the South Fork of the Coeur d'Alene River. And that groundwater was the biggest loader of metals to the South Fork. Plus, by optimizing the plant, we've made it much more efficient, saving costs in the long run.
Air quality is an issue in Idaho really in the summertime with the wildfire smoke, but also in the wintertime with the inversions. We launched the Air Idaho app in September of this past year. Launching this app was a significant achievement because it provides another tool for the public so they can have access to this information wherever they are.
Most people nowadays, about 85% of the adult population has a smartphone. They're free to download. The app is available to be downloaded at the Google Play and the Apple Play Store.
So the IPDES program, we are responsible for ensuring that any discharges from municipal facilities or industrial facilities or other point sources that may be discharging water and pollutants into our waterways, that those are regulated in accordance with our rules and regulations and are really supporting these waters to be fishable and swimmable for the public. The transfer began when the Idaho legislature passed Idaho Code 39175C, authorizing DEQ to pursue the authorization of the state program. And we've just completed the final transfer of all of the sectors from EPA to DEQ July 1 of 2021.
We help meet the needs of Idaho's communities by providing grants and low-interest loans. We gave over $10.5 million in principal forgiveness to disadvantaged communities. The amount of money that we've given out in grants and loans is close to $83 million. At DEQ, we work hard to assist communities to get the money they need to make these capital improvements.
In 2019, EPA published a new rule establishing streamlined standards for managing hazardous waste pharmaceuticals at healthcare facilities and reverse distributors. This rule also prohibits healthcare facilities from discharging hazardous waste pharmaceuticals to the sewer. DEQ held a virtual outreach event in March of this year to educate healthcare facilities about the new rule. These standards will help to ensure that surface water and drinking water is safer and healthier for Idahoans.
Coeur d'Alene Lake Advisory Committee was established by Governor Little as part of his Leading Idaho initiative. The goals of the Coeur d'Alene Lake Advisory Committee is to provide prioritization for nutrient reduction projects. Reducing phosphorus in Coeur d'Alene Lake is important because Coeur d'Alene Lake has legacy mining waste that sits at the bottom of the lake. By reducing phosphorus loading to the lake, we ensure that our quality of life in North Idaho remains high.